In this video, we're exploring Dehancer film emulation software inside Adobe Premiere. Although my main focus is film photography, video production is also a significant part of my work. I've included an affiliate link that gives you 10% off Dehancer, and by using it, you'll also be supporting the channel. I've been enjoying watching classic movies shot on film on our little Epson projector.
What do you mean? But it's clear he still maintains a certain position. Horizontal from all I've heard.
Even though these films are streaming digitally over the internet, the character of the 35mm film is burned into each frame, making the image breathe with life while playing. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I love shooting film photography. But what about video content? Movies used to only be shot on film, and they look so good. I've always been astonished by the amount of resources and talent needed to make a Hollywood feature. These films look so good, and they're gonna look good forever, even if they're streaming off the internet. Watching movies shot on film just looks good to my eyes.
Ich hätte gerne einen Vater gehabt.
Bist du ohne Vater aufgewachsen?
Mhm.
Sorry.
Alles gut.
Vielleicht auch besser so.
Ich weiß nicht. Ich habe ihn nie kennengelernt.
Ah, echt?
Mhm. Meine Mutter wollte mir nicht mal sagen, wer er ist.
Das ist ja aber krass.
Ja, sie hat nicht immer alles richtig gemacht.
This is a clip from a short film made recently by my friend Aram Coen. Shot digitally with a Sony FX6 and treated with Dehancer.
Ich hätte gerne einen Vater gehabt.
Bist du ohne Vater aufgewachsen?
Mhm.
Sorry.
Alles gut.
Vielleicht auch besser so.
Until he showed me this clip, I never really thought about treating video content like this. But after seeing it, a new door of creative possibilities has opened. I'm not into filters or retro gimmicks, but this looked like a movie that you'd see in a theater, and I was really kind of taken aback. Before the Canon 5D Mark II, most home videos looked pretty terrible compared to what we can see today. Here's some home video footage shot with a mini DV camera in 2006 at the Nordic Tracks Records party in Miami. As you can see, the vibe is high, but the resolution is not. The Canon DSLR cameras really changed everything for creatives interested in video at that time. George Lucas and his team enlisted Philip Bloom to shoot test footage with the Canon DSLRs at Skywalker Ranch to see if the footage held up, being projected on a 40-foot high screen. The cameras passed with flying colors, and the filmmaking landscape would never be the same. When technology becomes accessible, it enables a new generation and a wave of creativity to push things forward. It truly was like a creative revolution. If you had an idea and enough drive, you could compete with an industry that had been out of reach to so many for so long. I remember hearing how Lena Dunham made her second film, Tiny Furniture, on a Canon 7D, and was really excited to think where all this could go.
So I'm going to introduce you to this boy, Chad. He's a little bit famous in like an internet kind of way. Where are you staying in the city?
I'm staying in hell.
I don't know if this is a weird offer, but I could totally crash here if you wanted to.
Is this a good spot?
Fast forward 15 years, and the options for aspiring filmmakers today are endless. I've been using Dehancer Pro in Adobe Premiere, and it's actually making me put more thought into the digital video that I shoot, thinking more like a film director than a content creator. With Dehancer, it's really easy to get a great result quickly, but also super in-depth for those who like to tweak. All the film stocks, halation, bloom, developers, it's all in there. The detail is remarkable. Using Dehancer has also educated me on the history of film and filmmaking, all the variables involved in coming up with your look. They even have an iOS version that you can use on your phone. I have some writer friends who are always working on screenplays and stories. Who knows what I might get up to now that I have a tool like Dehancer to bring my 4K video footage into new visual worlds. Coloring and grading is definitely not my field of expertise, and I have huge respect for professional colorists and graders. But if you take good quality log footage at 4K or higher and run it through something like Dehancer, there really is no limit to what you can achieve, the mood you can create, the tone you can set. It's a very exciting time to be creating stories with cameras and technology. What's your next big idea?